When I got my unit of wood donated, I asked for 10 footers so I could make sure that I had a minimum of knots in my large lumber. I can use the same board probably 20 years. Uh, when I adjusted my cuts, I ended up with some wood stakes like this guy, and I just simply cut them and made stakes out of them, driving the ground, and its life expectancy might be a couple of years, but it's not going to last forever. But my wood frame will. One of the things you do once you put your sign together, like I just pointed out, or like this sign has the uprights together, is you take this sign and you stack it like that. You adjust for your sign for level to the world, and stick a couple of screws in here, and that'll hold your sign. The other thing you can do is use your T-post and lock it in here, drive it down in the ground, and that'll sturdy your upright. And different ground will require different tactics. The other thing that you need to do, and especially if you're in a very windy, open, flat ground area, is to cross brace your signage. If I drove that stake in the ground and I nailed that off and I put that there, it would make a very stable sign, but people couldn't see it driving by because of the board. But it would be stable. The point we want to do is, with this 93-inch tall post, your sign is going to be 4 feet off, about 4 feet in the air. And that's where you want to target this stake. And so you go out and just about get rid of all your board and put your screw in down here at an angle, shoving the bottom of this stake into the ground with a hammer. Just beat him down in there, get him tight, drive that stake down in there, and put a couple screws in it. Likewise, if the bottom of this sign was this high, I'd bring this brace up here and stick at least one screw in it. The other thing you can do is you can bring another board from over there and bring it up across here, and if you stick a screw between, if you screw it in here and here, you've multiplied your securement for that sign. It won't move. So it's really not rocket science, and I'm not trying to be difficult. I'm just helping you understand how to secure a sign very easily. But the other problem we have is some people got rocky ground, some people got paved parking lots. This sign I put in the back of my pickup and drove around with it. And if you see the bottom here, it's got plywood to reinforce it, gusset it, so it doesn't work and flip over. If I was to put it in a parking lot, I'd have to stack a bunch of rocks or sandbag it to hold it down. But you can do that. And the longer this board is that goes out, if I was doing a parking lot, I might do an 8-foot long board like that one and pile rocks way out so this sign can't just lift it and tip it over. Because the wind, these things are just kites, and the wind will blow it away. Somebody's got an attitude about bureaucrats, and I don't know who that was. But these are signs that I've been putting up for about a year now, because we just suffer the same kind of silliness. We need to get our candidates elected and stop it. So I think I have that covered. Pretty simple on the sign.